Hi, today we're going to talk about lease agreements. So as you can see, I have created a simple lease agreement template file in Google document, which has all the necessary essential elements for the leases. What we'll be doing today is we'll be using this Google document template file, and I have also created a lease agreement database in Notion. So we'll be using this database that I have got in Notion, and we'll create a PDF file one by one for every row of this Notion database using the information from the database and the Google document template file that we have over here. So this will be our source of template file, which will be linked with the Notion database that we have over here, and we'll be able to generate a PDF file one by one for every row of this Notion database. How exactly will this work? First of all, we need to head over to PDFOutput.com. This is the website which will help us create the entire automation process. Click on Get Started and simply continue with Google over here. Choose the particular account which you're going to use. Click on Continue and make sure you click on this checkbox, which is very much crucial for generating the PDF files. So this must be enabled while you are creating the PDF files. Click on Continue, and once you are inside the PDF output dashboard, you will be able to see an interface like this. First thing is we need to add a Notion database. So click on Add Notion Database, click on Connect to Notion, and simply copy this database title that we have over here. So let us copy this title entirely. Click on Select Pages and simply enter the title inside the search box. Choose the particular database that appears over here, and now you can see the database coming up over here in the drop down. Scroll down, click on Allow Access. So now it will give access to the lease agreement database in the very first step, which can be used later on to generate the PDF files. So if you click on the drop down, if it is not visible, simply refresh once and you will be able to see the database coming up in the drop down. So you can see the lease agreement database appearing here. Click on this, click on next. We need to add a Google document to this setup so that we can generate the PDF file. So click on Add Google Document, click on Select Google Document, and let us simply copy this document title that we have over here, and let us put the document title inside this documents view. So let me put that title over here and search for it. So you can see the document title appearing here. Click on this and click on Select. So now we have added both the document as well as the database. We just need to map the fields of the Notion database on the right side onto the Google document, and then we can generate the PDF file. So first is we need a landlord name. So let me search for the landlord name inside the search box. So you can see I have got a landlord name field over here. Let me click on copy. So this will copy the landlord name, and let me simply remove the field which I do not need and use Control V or Command V on your keyboard to paste it. Okay, so we have pasted the landlord name. Next is we need a tenant name. So let us copy the tenant name value. Click to copy and simply remove this tenant name field over here and paste it. So Control V or Command V to paste it. So likewise, I have already mapped all the fields that was needed in the document by simply copying and pasting all the values onto the document. Once your mapping is complete, after you copy all the properties, click on Download PDF, and you have multiple options. You can go with all the rows, or you can select a range of rows or custom rows. I will go with generating all the rows, and then you can define which column you want to use for to name the PDF file. So I want to generate the files by the tenant name that we have. Click on Start. It will automatically create a PDF file one by one for every row of this database, and it will generate a PDF file for us. So the very first PDF document is already created. Let's wait for the other two files to create. So you can see all the three files have been successfully generated. Let's go to the downloads folder once. In here you can see three documents. Let me open up the very first one. So in this document you can see the mapping has been done for the two fields. If any mapping is not proper or appropriate, you can definitely check the database. As we can see in the database, we are having different property over here which has not been correctly placed. That's why it didn't get generated, but the remaining fields have been correctly created as it was required. Okay, so we just simply need to copy paste the corresponding properties and it should work. Okay, let's go with the other two files. So this is also correctly created with all the mappings, and the final file is Jane Smith, which is also properly done. So basically we created three PDF files quickly using the template file and the database that we needed to use for this. This is how simple and easy it is to use. If you are looking for any help on this, just reach out to me at notion for my use at gmail.com. You can use this chat window at the bottom to send me a message as well. And you just need to simply copy paste all the properties onto the document one by one, and once everything is properly placed, you can start generating the PDF file. For the zip code part, you can see there is something different over here which is not correctly mapped. So if you remove this particular zip code from here and paste the new zip code, it should work. So let us try generating the PDF files once again. This time I'll go with custom rows. I will generate with only one particular row over here, and I will click on start to generate that particular document. So let me close all these documents, and you can see this is the new file which was created. Let's open it up, and this time you can see the zip code has been correctly mapped as it was not mapped earlier. Okay, so I hope this entire demonstration was helpful to you. Do let me know what you think about this. Thank you for watching this video. Have a great day. Bye bye.